Welcome to another edition of Arizona Living. Today we're going to talk about the 2021 Arizona real estate market. Stay tuned! What's up, Zonies? Sunday night. My name is Sam. I'm the host of this show. So I got lots of stuff to share with you. The other day, I was watching a video by our sponsors, the A-Team. I'll put up a card so you know what they look like. That's their number if you want to call them to help you find or sell real estate in the Arizona Phoenix Valley, right? So I was watching their video and I was like mesmerized by some of the facts they were throwing down. So I have a link in the description if you want to check out their full-length video. This video today is going to be quick, okay? For two reasons, guys, this video is going to be quick. Number one, I had lunch that did not agree with me from Panera today, okay? I crawled to the computer, okay? It was bad. I won't go into graphic detail, but it was bad. I've never done a live stream feeling like this before. And number two, Cartoon Wife wants me to go with her to a freaking furniture store during COVID so she can finally order her dining room table and couches, sofas for the new house, okay? We're closing on a house in March. It's official. We got our closing date. So anyway, guys, let me say hello to a few people here, and then we'll move on with there's 5 things I want to talk about the Arizona Phoenix Valley real estate market in 2020, you know, because you got to recap 2020 before we start talking about what the heck's going on in 2021, guys. So let's go over what's going on here in the chat. The Trap Vision, this channel is terrible. Let's talk about Trap Vision for just one moment. One moment. How sad and pathetic is your life that you have to come on to someone's channel and insult them before the show even begins? Maron, what is wrong with you? Do you have nothing better in your life going on? I feel sorry for you. Sorry for you. Tila, this channel is the bomb. Thank you, Tila. I appreciate that. Hey, what's going on, Tila and Phil? Happy Sunday. Samantha Mahoney. Hey, Sam. Kenya Hicks. Hey, Sam. What's going on there, Kenya? E-Ticket. What do you think of Peoria Surprise Goodyear? That's a triple threat question. I'm going to answer your question, E-Ticket, really quick. And then I'm going to move on with the purpose of this video today because I got bad stuff happening in my stomach from Panera. You hear what I'm saying? So, okay, Peoria Surprise Goodyear. My 30-second thumbnail response. Peoria is okay. It's built up. Surprise. Ding, 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 ding. I haven't said that in a long time, guys. Don't move to surprise. Unless you're hiding from the police, you know, you need witness protection. Don't be moving to surprise. And Goodyear's perfectly fine. It is developed. Got no problems with Goodyear. You can certainly move to Goodyear. So that's my opinion right there. And you're not going to hear that crap from any other YouTuber. I tell it like it is. That's how I talk. Okay? So, hey, Michelle's daughter, hey, everyone. Can you tell him, Sam? JP, I multitask. Michelle's daughter, hi. Sup? What's up doing in the gym? Feels bad. You can find nice $200,000 houses in Mesa. There you go. I haven't gone looking in Mesa, but my mom lives in Mesa. I was just there earlier today. Zach, hey, Sam, I'd like to hear about Prescott. Prescott. The locals here call it Prescott. Don't ask me why it's pronounced Prescott, but I love Prescott. I haven't been there quite a while. It's actually my favorite city in all of Arizona. It reminds me of New Jersey. The temperature there is 20 degrees cooler than in the Phoenix Valley. They get a little bit of snow, not like Flagstaff, but they get a little bit of snow in Prescott, or like I said, Prescott. Highly recommend it. I'm way overdue. I never did a city tour there. I am way overdue for a visit to Prescott. Maybe after I get the vaccine, you know? But I just been home. That's all I've been doing. Let's see here. Go to the gym. Hi, Tila and Phil. Okay. So, Kenya, Sam, I am late. You moving? Yes, Kenya, I am moving to Queen Creek. I'm moving. We sold our house in Gilbert. It was on the market one weekend. We got $6 grand over asking, and the new owner said, "Get the hell out." Within 2 weeks, we moved to this apartment, and now in like 2 months, about a month and a half-ish, we're moving to freaking Queen Creek. We're building a house. It's a big-ass house, Cartoon Wife's dream house. I'll talk about that later. But all right, the chat is moving, guys. let me go ahead and talk about some of the things I want to talk about, and then I'll move back to the chat, all right? So feel free to keep typing. I'll get to you. I'll get to you eventually. But like I started at the top of the hour, my stomach is not doing well. I had lunch at Panera, not sponsored. And it did not agree with me, okay? I had to take a nap. I woke up. I've been in the toilet for the last half hour before I came onto the show. I was debating whether I was going to even freaking do the show today, to be honest with you. But like I said, Cartoon Wife wanted to go to the freaking store to buy some furniture. And we didn't go earlier. Rory is with her grandparents. We didn't go earlier because we don't want there to be too many people. So we looked online. There's some Google thing. You can see when the best time is to go to a store that there's the least amount of foot traffic. And we're going later, all right? All right. Here are the things from the 18's video, and I don't know why they've been pumping out so many videos lately, but they've been putting out videos like every other day. Here's the 5 things that really caught me off guard with when they did a recap about 2021 and some of the things they had to say about 2020. Some of the things, see what happens when you go live? The recap of what they said about 2020 and their thoughts on 2021. 5 things, all right? Number one. 35% of the homes in the Phoenix Valley last year, 2020, sold above asking price. There were a lot of bidding wars, and even with new builds, you have to join a lottery, okay? You have to put in your name and pray to the real estate gods that your name was picked out of a hat, that they would be willing to sell you a home. That's how insane the freaking Phoenix Valley market is. That number caught me off guard. 35% of the homes sold above asking price. So just to make a real world example, my house, okay, we were offered $6,000 over asking. Now, we actually thought about holding out for more, but our situation was we have 2 dogs, a cat, and a kid, and getting the house prepared for a showing is a real pain in our ass. We put the dogs, the weekend we were having our house showings, our dogs were in boarding. My daughter was with her grandparents, and it was just a logistical nightmare for me to continue to have the house on the market. So we probably could have gotten more money if we held out, but we didn't want to deal with that crap. So you know what? They give me a 6 over. Let's take it. I know that sounds bratty, but that's just how it is. I did not want to have to dealing with the dogs people coming in, especially with COVID. Who wants to deal with COVID? People, there's Trumpsters out there that still don't wear a freaking mask. I don't want to deal with all that. So I'm like, you know what? $6,000 is $6,000. I'll take it. We didn't price the house crazy high in anticipation of some sort of bidding war, Plus, the house was real close to a Mormon temple. And we knew them Mormons, they had come with big, huge families and big wallets. We totally anticipated a bidding war, So guys, that was just number 1 of 5 things I want to talk about. Let's go back to the live stream comments, and then I'll proceed. Hopefully I can find where I picked up here from. Let's see. Matt, Deer Valley or Desert Ridge? I cannot comment on either there, Matt. I'm not real familiar with either area, so I cannot comment. See, I don't bullshit you. If I don't know, I tell you I don't know. Michelle's daughter, Phil, Michelle's daughter, hi. Rick Allen, don't hold back, Sam. I know how reserved you are. This channel is my creative outlet, okay? I am relatively a quiet guy in real life, and this is where I go and I spew out everything I'm thinking about. I'm telling you about my upset stomach from eating Panera, not sponsored. I'm telling you like it is, okay? A cheap therapy. I could be on the couch talking to a therapist, paying $75 an hour. Here I make a tiny bit of money, And I sometimes I get, super chats, reward funds. Thank you guys. I really appreciate the super chats. You really don't have to do that, but I appreciate it. Okay, Tila, Rick Allen, Phil, Ryan P, another a-hole, Sam. What's the hottest you've experienced in Arizona? It's only happened a handful of times because I've gotten criticized by the trolls. Occasionally, doesn't happen very often. I have felt 120 degrees in the Phoenix Valley. Now, I have to tell you, don't get scared by that. It's usually 115. 120 is rare, and there's very, very low humidity. However, there are some dumbasses that like to go hiking in 115, 120 degree weather, and helicopters have to get involved to pick up their asses because they're stupid, all right? So don't go hiking when it's freaking over 100 degrees is a good rule of thumb. But there's no humidity, basically. So it's not as bad as, say, 80 degrees in Florida with crazy humidity. I'll take the Phoenix summer with no humidity, 115 degrees, over a brutal 85 degrees and horrible 100% humidity in Florida any day. Okay, so I hope that answers your question about that. Let's see here. JP, Prescott never snows. I thought it did. I thought it did snow in Prescott a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. Come on, brother, Kenya. You and A-Team helped me find my place in the same area. Congrats. There you go. Michelle, yuck. TMI, Rick. TMI, right? That's not. I could go into details, my friend. I won't though. Hold on. Feels bad. Sorry, man. I don't believe much of what the A-Team says. What are you talking about? Have you watched their videos? I'm gonna go over the other things. All right. Tila, can you share? Curious what you ate. Panera. I had a little cup of soup, the autumn squash, and then I decided to try the smokehouse sandwich. Now, don't be suing me. I'm not saying I got sick because of Panera. It could just be a coincidence. All right, it could be a coincidence. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you what I ate. All right, I was fine until I ate that. But it was delicious. I didn't care for the sandwich, but the soup was delicious. I give that. All right. So let's see here. Feels bad. You can totally buy a house 200, 300 in the valley. There you go. Sam, what do you think about Santan Valley? I'm thinking of buying a home there. I'm in Gilbert now. Does it compare to Gilbert? Okay. Santan Valley is a little further out than Queen Creek. Okay, so you got Gilbert. And then you got Queen Creek, and then Santan Valley. Santan Valley's further out. So the further out you go from Phoenix proper, the cheaper it's going to get. They're developing it, okay? Queen Creek is also in the process of being developed. Neither of those towns, Queen Creek or Santan Valley, can compare to how developed Gilbert is. So it's all in what you want. If you're willing to drive a little further out and have a little bit less development to get a more inexpensive home, then go for it. But I'm fine with Queen Creek. The way I look at it, Queen Creek, I'm still a little closer to New Jersey. So just heading towards the East Coast just a little bit more. So e-ticket, where can I buy close to mountains where you can ride ATVs from your house? You could look at like Flagstaff. That would be good for that. Or Williams near the Grand Canyon in particular. Williams, Arizona. You could probably do something like that. Kenya, A-Team is top notch. They helped me find my first home. Santan rocks. There you go, Kenya. Okay, CJ Maine. A-Team is great. The girls helped me get my house in Verrado. If you guys don't know where Verrado is a very fancy area in Buckeye. Buckeye, I'm not a big fan of, but Verrado is like a subdivision of Buckeye, and Verrado is freaking nice. I mean, nice. All right, so I just went over the first thing. My stomach's still bothering me. Let me get through this list, guys. All right. So number 2 on the list, okay, Arizona was the third state where most people are relocating to. I knew it was high on the list. I didn't know it was number 3. I don't know what 1 and 2 are. I just know Arizona was number 3 for where people are moving from, you know, in particular from California. A lot of them are moving the Cal zones to Arizona. Number 3 I want to share here. There was an incredibly low inventory in the Phoenix Valley. There's currently only 3,000 homes for sale in the Phoenix Valley available for sale. Normally, it's 20,000 homes that they have available for sale. So there's only 3,000 now, which is why they have an issue with supply and demand and why the prices are skyrocketing. It's ridiculous how much they're charging for houses here, and I'll get to that in a second. Number 4, it's predicted in 2021 that prices in the Phoenix Valley for single-family homes are going to increase another 10%. Let me repeat that. 2021, it's predicted that a single-family home will increase in sales price another 10%. Holy crap. It's already the hottest market that Phoenix has had in the last 15 years. It's already the hottest market ever, and it's going to get even hotter by another 10%. So if you have a home and you're looking to sell, you could get top dollar. Now, the other half of that is if you're looking to then buy a home, you're going to pay top dollar. So, you know, you got to weigh the pros and the cons. I have my one brother-in-law in Gilbert. They have an older home, and he refuses to sell it because he does not want to spend $800,000 on the type of house that he wants to buy. So instead, he's decided to stay put and fix his current home. The problem is he has 2 children, a wife, and they've outgrown that home. So he's making it seem like it's a tiny home. He's like doing whatever he can. He's going to get like California closets and do whatever he can to kind of maximize his space, you know? But me, I don't want to have to deal with all that. So I'm moving to Queen Creek, a little slightly further out, but we're going to get Cartoon Wife's mansion, you know? So finally, number 5 on the list, guys. Number 5, the average sales price for a home in the Phoenix Valley for 2020 was $450,000. That one floored me. $450,000 for an average home in the Phoenix Valley. Now, when I first moved here, Cartoon Wife had her house in Avondale. She bought it foreclosed for $100,000, and it was an okay house. It was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single level. It had a big backyard. And the master bathroom was small. The kitchen was teeny, but otherwise the house was fine. And that house now is worth like $260. And mind you, she got it for $100, not that long ago. So again, that just goes to show you how crazy the real estate market is right now. So those were the 5 things, guys, I really wanted to point out from highlights from the A-Team's video. If you want to see their full video and they go into details, which I did not do because I am not a realtor. I can say whatever the hell I want. If I tell you don't move to Surprise, that's just me, myself, and I, my opinion. That's what this whole channel is about. My opinion, okay? I don't have a realtor license, okay? So the Arizona Realtor Association, you go screw yourself, all right? I'm still pissed off from the video you made me take down. But I'm not going to get into that here, okay? My blood pressure, I'm not going to get into it. But the rat bastards, I don't forgive you, all right? Jesus forgives, I don't. So I'm still pissed, like a year or 2 later. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go over what you have to say in the live stream. And then Cartoon Wife wants me to go with her to the freaking store so we can spend a fortune on a freaking dining room table set and the sofas, all right? I don't like going to stores even before COVID, and now she's going to make me go. And I got my upset stomach. I'm probably going to have to use the restroom over there. I don't want to do that, but it is what it is. The kid is with her grandparents, like I said. So lastly, before I move on with the comments, the A-Team did say, of course, they are not fortune tellers, all right? They don't know for sure what's going to happen in 2021, but as far as they can tell, there is no crash coming to the Phoenix Valley in terms of real estate in 2021 or 2022. But they're not fortune tellers. But they don't think it's going to happen in 2021 or 2022. Eventually, it's circular. Eventually, what goes up must come down at some point. The real estate number, the market is going to come down eventually. Right now, the APRs, for real estate interest, are still low, but they're starting to steadily climb. They're still low right now. So if you're looking to buy and the prices of houses aren't scaring you, now's the time before the interest rates go up. Anyway, that's all I got to say about real estate right now, guys. Let me go and talk about what you guys had to say in the live stream, and then I'm going to wrap this up with a nice big bow, and I'm going to go back to the bathroom. All right, guys? So here you go. Taylor, yeah, the A-Team seems like they definitely know their stuff, and they're great business owners. The A-Team sells a shitload of real estate here in the Valley. They've been in business for several years. They're not just getting started. They are very, very, very successful. They own other businesses besides just being realtors. They flip houses. They have like 2 restaurants. They have several Airbnbs. They're doing well. They're doing something right, So they know what's going on. They might look young, but they've been doing this a long time, all right? And just so you know the backstory, they approached me like 2 years ago, I want to say. They approached this guy. They were like, let me put up their cards. You know who I'm talking about. So the A-Team, they contacted me out of nowhere. They're like, hey, Sam, we want to get to your audience. You have your audience of people who are predominantly looking to relocate to the Phoenix, Arizona area, and that's who we like to help. We like to help people from out of town looking to relocate here. So let's make some sort of arrangement. So we did it on a handshake initially, and it's been a great arrangement. They're very nice people. Janet and Gabby, they gave us a Christmas gift. They sent me cookies for my birthday. They know how to butter me up, And here's a funny thing, side note, has nothing to do with the A-Team. So I contacted Nature Zone, which is the company I always plug, even though there's no sponsorship agreement, the Nature Zone Pest Control, I love those guys. I emailed them, and the owner wrote me back saying, Sam, we will give you free sprays because of all the folks that you have referred to us. Because I speak highly of them because I love their service. In Arizona, I have news. Not all contractors are the same. These guys, when they say they're going to come, they actually come. Believe it or not, it's amazing. And then they bill you immediately. They call the day before to confirm. It's unbelievable. You know, like I just took my I just took my cat to get groomed this morning, right? And that place, I was just thinking, they never, ever, ever call me to confirm my appointments. Never. That's the same place I take Rocco, my dog, to get groomed. We also take our cat, Sour Patch, to get groomed. So she just went this morning. She's over there by the corner. She looks teeny tiny now because she doesn't have no hair. So let me go finish reading the chats, and then I'm going to end this, guys, because I've been going now, how long? 21 minutes, okay, 21 minutes. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, Michelle's daughter, gotcha. Thanks, Sam. The Toll Brothers are building a really nice community out in Santan. I'm going to look into it. There you go. Verado's very nice. Yes, it is. Phil, lots of Cali folks moving to Austin, Texas. All right, I got to tell you a story. I had a conversation with Cartoon Wife earlier. She's going to get mad when she hears this, but I'm going to share it with you anyway. Okay. So the A-Team posted, I guess, on Facebook that they have a client willing to spend up to $750,000 on a house. Okay. They're from California. They got money and they're not afraid to spend it. And they want a house that sounds a hell of a lot like the one I'm building in Queen Creek. So I said to Cartoon Wife, not for nothing, I know we haven't moved in yet, but I'd be willing to sell that house to them, take all the monies, and we could buy a house, for cash. And then you don't have to work anymore. And I even offered, we could move to Austin, Texas. I work remotely. I could live over there in Texas. And she goes, no, I haven't moved into my dream home. I'm not selling it even for $750,000. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? You would pass up the opportunity to make all that money on a house and buy another house? Cash, no mortgage. And she said no. She wants to stay put here. Holy crap. That just floored me. With the sale of my house I haven't moved into yet. And if I were to take all the proceeds and buy another house cash, she still refuses to move, because her precious nieces and nephews are here. She can't move. She cannot leave Arizona. And I would leave in a friggin' heartbeat. Believe me, I want to go back to Jersey so bad. Even though I know it's not perfect, I would move in a heartbeat. See, and that's what makes this channel kind of funny. People expect me to say I love Arizona, and I don't love it. I like it, but I don't love it. I don't love it. I could rant and rave. You know what? I have a masterclass. If you want to hear me rant and rave about my feelings about Arizona, you can check out my masterclass. It's 1 hour, 40 minutes. It's only $10. Go to the website, move2az.weebly.com. This channel, more than anything else, is my cheap therapy. Not about trying to get people to move to Arizona, okay? FYI. So, let's see here. Let's see what's going on. Tila, to other two states, I think Texas is one of them. Utah might be the other. There you go. Alan, howdy, boss. What's up, Alan? Michelle's done a super chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Michelle's daughter. Tila, show us pics of the new furniture when you can. I haven't even seen the new furniture. We're going to go to the freaking store, and yeah, I'll take pictures, all right? When I'm there, but everyone's wearing masks, I'll take pictures. I'll show pictures in the next stream, all right? The new house, they're still working on the flooring, okay? They're not done with the flooring yet. I think that's what, okay, here we go. E-ticket, you should do more interviews with transplants, especially calzones. I'm antisocial. I don't really want to